Okay, I'm not gonna go on a whole intro again, explaining how much I love Mario, because I do, it's pretty obvious. But I will say that Super Mario Galaxy is my favorite game of all time. Not only that, but I wholeheartedly believe that it's 100% the best game ever made. Galaxy just has the sauce. You know what I mean? Galaxy 2 is good, too, of course, but it lacks the absolute magic that the first game had. That sense of wonder and beauty, of Mario being stranded in the edges of the universe, fighting a great evil by himself to save everyone. That is to say that this is a true video game. It has the vibe, a really special atmosphere and mood that is unmatched by any game. So the fact that they announced a movie based specifically on Galaxy, a movie adaptation of my favorite game, the best game ever made, let's just say that I'm both incredibly excited but also a bit worried. I worry because this movie just really needs to be good. It has to have the sauce. It cannot just be a silly animated comedy. And I don't think the first movie is that. I think it's a movie with heart and tons of creativity. It's a great film, but it has a lighter story, and that just won't work with Galaxy. Galaxy needs to have a deep and engaging story, something meaningful, artistic. Dare I say it, it has to be Pixar level. Not modern Pixar, but like Pixar in their prime. And me saying that is worrying because this is Illumination we're talking about. But there's a good side and bad side to all this. On the bad side, Illumination is the animation studio, and they're pretty not good. Like, not really one known for making deep, thought-provoking movies. But on the good side, Nintendo is pretty much at the helm. Nintendo cares deeply about quality. They would not release this movie if it was bad. I truly believe they won't let this be a bad time. Like, I'd argue that the first Mario movie was a Nintendo movie that just happened to be animated by Illumination. But on the bad side again, the screenwriter has an awful track record. Like, his only known work, other than the first Mario movie, was Minions 2, the Lego Movie 2, and Big Mamas, Like Father, Like Son. Yeah, Minions 2 doesn't really suck all that much, but you see the problem here. But he did a fine job on the first movie, even if the story was light, so just please lock in here, dude. But on the good side, I kinda trust the directors. They're a pair that sorta knows their way around the animation industry, and like, not all their work is really good, but they have experience, and being a pair really helps too. And I think they have potential to do something special if they want to. And the best place to do that is in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, dude, come on! I was also wondering about the logistics of making a sequel so relatively close to the previous movie's release. Like, it's a 3-year gap between movies, which isn't super short, but I was, wondering. But I guess it's pretty regular for animated sequels. I mean, some of the best sequels ever were done in that time, and I have a feeling that they had a lot of story stuff planned before the first movie even released, so, they're definitely not going in blind. Which brings me to the actual point of this video, which is, the stuff this movie needs to be special. Like I said, a good and in-depth story is essential. This is Galaxy, and of course, that means we'll have Rosalina. It's interesting because this movie is a similar spot to Sonic 3 in this regard. A sequel to a beloved video game franchise that will be introducing a fan-favorite character with a really compelling backstory that will likely elevate this movie entirely. Like, I think Sonic 3 is good, but if Shadow wasn't in it, it'd be not good like the previous movies. But Shadow and his emotional tale with Mario really made the movie for me, and it's possible that the same will happen in Galaxy with Rosalina. Like, I think the first Mario movie is very good, and I do believe that the worst thing the Galaxy movie can possibly be is just as good as the first movie. So I'm not worried about whether it will be good, I'm worried if it will be special, because this needs to be special. It's a Super Mario Galaxy adaptation, dude. This has to stand out. Like, I want to cry in this movie. Yeah, I want to truly feel emotions watching this, to have this movie really pull on my heartstrings. And yes, I know this is a tall order, okay, shut up. Okay, so a good story that will make me cry. That's the number one thing I want. Number two is a longer runtime. As much as I love the first movie, I think one of the things that could be better is the pacing. It's a pretty fast movie, and we definitely need more slower scenes that let us take in the environment and everything that's happening. Especially because I suspect this movie will likely have 2 different plot lines. One in space with Mario, and one on Earth with probably Luigi and Yoshi, maybe even Daisy. Ooh. I have my doubts that Daisy will appear, considering it's a Galaxy movie, but hey, who knows? But considering the leaks, I think there's a good chance we'll have Luigi going to the desert place with Yoshi. We even saw this little Tostarinian NPC alongside Luigi here, so, thanks Old Spice leak. Plus, Yoshi being with Luigi would fit that old Mama Luigi meme, and we know the people behind this movie are very aware of the era of Mario. I mean, I guess Yoshi could also be with Mario in space to mirror Galaxy 2, but I don't know, I'm just spitballing at this point. But I do like the idea of the main plot of the movie being Mario in space by himself, isolated and alone, having to face impossible odds. Really have no idea how they'll fit Peach into this, but I do suspect that they'll maybe somehow connect her to Rosalina, even what we see of Peach's backstory in the first movie, and her allusion to quote-unquote a lot of galaxies. Maybe they'll be sisters, maybe mother and daughter, who's to say? I kinda doubt that it'll be that deep. I think there's a possibility that they'll revisit an old idea they discarded in the original Mario Galaxy game, where they wanted to have Peach and Rosalina be related, so I think there's a possibility that they'll bring that back here. Maybe. Also, I'm wondering about the villain. I mean, Bowser's in this, of course, but will he be the main villain? They said that they're bringing in some really obscure characters in this movie, so I have a little bit of a theory that is most likely not true at all. But what if this movie's villain is Tatanga? In case you don't know, Tatanga is the main villain of Super Mario Land, a pretty weird game for the original Game Boy that really just takes place in its own continuity and is odd. But also, he's an alien. The Galaxy movie logo, we see this spaceship here. Now, this spaceship is in the game, but it's super weird because it barely even appears, and also, where did it even come from? It's never explained. The movie universe is more grounded. So what if they justify the ship's existence by claiming it belongs to Tatanga instead? And if Daisy is in the movie, it would also fit well, considering that she was the one kidnapped by Tatanga in Super Mario Land. See how it all sort of blends up pretty well? This is a pretty wacky idea though, so I kinda doubt it. Bowser is a way too big and recognizable villain for him to not be the main threat once again. Plus, he is the villain in Mario Galaxy, so, you know, they'll probably follow that. But I think this movie will probably have 2 plot lines first to follow, and even if it doesn't, it will still need a longer runtime. Things just have to be paced better, and this world really needs to be explored. I mean, this is Galaxy, come on. By the way, I really hope Yoshi doesn't talk in this movie. Don't give him a voice actor, just let him do Yoshi noises, dude, please. The last time Yoshi talked was not pretty.
Tell how Luigi find Yoshi and Yoshi rescue Princess.
I also wonder if Bowser Jr. will be in this, and if he'll be voiced by Tom Holland. And if he does appear, what will his explanation be for not being in the first movie? Maybe we'll see his origin? I've had this theory that he's actually adopted, that Bowser found him and took him in, and I think that could be a pretty cool emotional point for this film too. Listen, this is a movie with endless potential. It has to be special, and I have faith that it will. Just thinking about having that first scene of Mario meeting Rosalina for the first time, but in movie form. Jesus Christ, dude. We know that exact Galaxy will probably be in the movie, considering it's in the logo. I really do wonder what they're gonna do. And I also wonder, what do you, dear viewer, think will happen? Like, for real, I'm actually super curious to know what y'all think, because I'm so freaking excited, man. Oh my god.